Hi there. Are you the kind of person who finds solace in solitude? Do you defy societal norms and prefer to pave your path? Do you gravitate towards self-reliance and introspection, finding comfort in your thoughts and company? If these questions resonate with you, you might be part of a unique breed of individuals who embody an unconventional personality type. As an enigma in personality types, the Sigma Wolf archetype defies convention. Independent, self-reliant, and at peace in their solitude, these lone wolves do not feel the need to conform to societal expectations. Their enigmatic presence and elusive charm have piqued interest and curiosity. In this video, we examine the 7 signs that indicate you are a Sigma male or female. Let's delve into the 7 traits that characterize this rare archetype and see if you find yourself reflected in them. 1. You're self-reliant and prefer autonomy. Sigma Wolves are the epitome of self-reliance. They take pride in their ability to manage tasks and solve problems independently. Whether it's a home repair job, self-improvement, or a professional project, Sigma Wolves do not shy away from taking things into their own hands. They prefer autonomy over dependence, relishing the freedom and control it grants them. 2. You thrive in solitude and find peace in your own company. For Sigma Wolves, solitude is not a state to dread, but one to be sought. They relish the peace and tranquility of being alone, using the time to engage in their hobbies, think, plan, or simply unwind. They are not antisocial, but selectively social, often opting for their own company over the noise and demands of social gatherings. Just to take a pause, if you are liking this content, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really means a lot for my growth. Anyway, let's continue. 3. You don't feel the need to fit into societal norms or trends. The Sigma Wolves doesn't chase popularity or feel the need to fit in. Societal norms and trends hold little sway over their choices and preferences. They have their style and preferences, which often makes them stand out in the crowd. Not seeking approval, they find freedom in their defiance of societal expectations. 4. You're an introvert, but not shy, expressing assertiveness when needed. While Sigma Wolves are introverted, this should not be confused with shyness. They are perfectly capable of expressing themselves assertively when necessary. They are comfortable in their skin, and while they don't seek out social engagements, they handle such situations gracefully and assertively when required. 5. You have a deep sense of introspection and self-understanding. Sigma Wolves often have a deep inner life. They are introspective, often reflecting on their actions, choices, and experiences. This introspection feeds their self-understanding, allowing them to know themselves profoundly. This deep understanding helps them stay aligned with their values and make decisions they rarely regret. 6. You're non-competitive and indifferent to social hierarchy. Contrary to alpha males wolves, who compete to be at the top of the hierarchy, Sigma Wolves are indifferent to such social constructs. They are non-competitive, not because they lack ambition, but because they do not measure success by others' standards. They define their metrics of success, pursuing their goals on their terms. 7. You prefer minimalist, simple living over materialistic pursuits. Sigma Wolves often lean towards minimalism. Extravagance and luxury do not attract them. Instead, they find joy in simplicity and are content with the essentials. Their pursuit of happiness is not tied to worldly acquisitions, but to their passions, interests, and a life lived authentically. Sigma Wolves versus Alpha Wolves. The dichotomy between Sigma and Alpha Wolves lies in their differing approaches to life, social dynamics, and self-perception. Alpha Wolves are typically known for their assertive and dominant nature. They are extroverted, relishing in the center of social circles and thriving on attention. Their charisma and confidence draw people towards them, and they often hold positions of power or influence. The Alpha Wolf competes to be at the top, embracing social hierarchies and conventional success metrics. On the other hand, Sigma Wolves are introverted and prefer solitude over social engagement. They are self-sufficient, valuing their independence and autonomy above all else. Unlike Alphas, Sigmas do not seek leadership roles or strive to be the center of attention. They often exist outside the conventional social hierarchy, choosing to live by their own rules rather than conform to societal expectations. While Alpha Wolves measure their success by societal standards, like their position, power, or material wealth, Sigma Wolves define their success metrics, often prioritizing personal fulfillment, peace, and authentic living. Sigmas are non-competitive, opting for a life of introspection and self-understanding rather than the societal race for dominance. In essence, while alpha wolves play and succeed within the societal rules and structures, Sigma wolves prefer to step outside these boundaries, creating and living by their own rules. This stark contrast in their approaches to life defines the difference between Sigma and alpha wolves. Key takeaways: an innate desire for independence and self-governance characterizes Sigma wolves. Solitary peace is a cherished state for Sigmas, who find fulfillment alone. Conforming to social standards or trending fads holds little appeal to these individuals. Though introspective, they can confidently voice their needs and views when it's called for. Their deep self-awareness stems from a consistent habit of inward reflection. Rather than engaging in societal competition, they remain indifferent to imposed hierarchies. A lean, uncomplicated lifestyle takes precedence over the pursuit of material wealth. The elusive Sigma wolves embodies a unique blend of introspection, independence, and a disregard for conventional societal hierarchy. Such individuals are happiest when their lives are steered by their own hands, thriving in the tranquility of their solitude and the simplicity of their existence. Unaffected by the latest trends and norms, their assertiveness surfaces when necessary. Through constant inward reflection, they enjoy a profound self-awareness that allows them to remain authentic and grounded. Sigma males define success on their terms, favoring personal fulfillment over societal approval or worldly gain. Embracing this archetype affirms self-determination and authenticity in a world often focused on outward validation and conformity. The Sigma wolves is a unique breed, a testament to individuality and introspection. If these signs resonate with you, you might just belong to this rare archetype. Embrace your nature and continue living on your terms, for there's a special kind of strength and serenity in being a lone wolf. If you are still listening, thanks for your support. Please leave a comment and let me know if you are a Sigma wolf.